Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees.
And now, your 2021
It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next.
New York Yankees.
Orlando Hernandez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
And now here is Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one under the lights.
Boston, the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Raines gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eddie Rodriguez, quality left-hander, good changeup, good cutter action. Big, strong guy. He's not going to be overpowering low 90s fastball, but he's a winning pitcher. He's pitching a tough ballpark to be successful in at Fenway in Boston. If he's throwing strikes, you'll know early. He's a guy that pitches to contact. He should keep his pitch count down in this one.
The shortstop.
Now to the plate here is Derek Jeter, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams. He swings and grounds it to short. Gonzalez is there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit back up the middle, scooped up on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
That is it.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s and even 20 home runs and 47 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now into the box is Jose Canseco, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, and last time out, multi-homer game. He's as dangerous as they come right now.
Yeah, this is a guy you really need to pitch with caution, and usually when he hits him, he starts to hit them in bunches. Be really careful throwing this guy anything in the middle part of the plate.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. One down.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0. Is taken below the zone for a ball. Fielder absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan, knowing he's not going to get jammed.
Digging in next, Tim Raines, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. Now it'll be Kike Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hernandez, a runner at second with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Renfroe has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long. As you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Jorge Posada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
Nope. 3-0. Changeup too low. He walked him.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Alan Trammell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 home.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Drilled to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
In now, Derek Jeter as he grounds one briskly to short. The second for 1, back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play in the... Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 71.
Digging in will be J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Here now is Rafael Devers as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Popped up. Jeter calls for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, grounded out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder.
First offering.
Williams.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit back toward the mound. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High in the air out to center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 33.
Next for New York, Jose Canseco. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Three and 0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but
now
after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to hit is Cecil Fielder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now Tim Raines. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Williams on second. Canseco at first. 2 out in the inning. Hits this one hard the other way. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bobby Dahlbeck is retired to lead off the 5th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here is Alfonso Soriano. Flew out last time up.
For the Yankees, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Soriano.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Posada is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Striding in is Alan Trammell. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High in the air down the right field line. Reams is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Next to stand in is Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a ball, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
High chopper to 3rd. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Into the box, Bernie Williams lays off 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Jeter gets his lead at first, nobody out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. They'll try again, 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one. But they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
As he puts it on the ground to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So stepping in is Cecil Fielder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a hard liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up, Hunter Renfroe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases so far. He couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tim Raines.
The right fielder, Tim.
Here's the first pitch.
Raines.
And he takes ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike now. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Jorge Posada struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. One and two to the Yankees catcher. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman.
To first. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
And now in the box, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, Dero, that's a one-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Bruce Sutter gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Gonzalez leads off first with one away. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Andriese is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to
leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Martinez to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate is Bernie Williams. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Tino Martinez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 24, Tino Martinez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start this one at 269. 25 homers and 74 RBIs. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So Darryl Strawberry will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Strawberry.
From the belt, kicks and deals as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, it's obvious that earlier. The home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Don Mattingly stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Martinez over at second. Strawberry on at first with 2 down. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
On a line, that's a base hit. Martinez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your...
In range, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Now back. The catcher, shorthand,
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So Darryl Strawberry will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field. Number
Don
18,
Mattingly will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Now at first base, number 23, Don
Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Count even now at 1-1. Popped him up. Trammell in foul ground. 1 out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
So we got him looking there. Alex Verdugo is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-0 the score tonight. The New York Yankees, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Orlando Hernandez records win number 16 on the season. Eduardo Rodriguez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the